It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, welcome. To Wednesday, we do the show Wednesday nights. It's PK. Let me send you. Well, actually, come a little closer if you don't mind. Let me send you over to the beautiful Denise. Oh, mid-yawn. Was that a mid-yawn?
No, that's me being excited. Hello.
Okay. All right. That's very nice.
Yes.
That's Denise. My name is PK. How you doing? Hopefully you had a great week. A lot of stuff we got to bring up. We got to do a rundown of our Super Bowl trip.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know. What are the logistics on that? Like, can we say it on this show? Because I feel like we haven't made a dime on the show. And like, if anything, we've spent a lot of money on it. So
Yeah.
can we say it? Can we
say what?
We can say the term Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, we're not trying to make any money off of it.
That I got to give you some respect because you have been dropping that S like nobody's business.
Oh, I mean, no one's told me not to say it.
You have just been dropping it left and right.
Yeah.
Where others say big game, we have to respect Denise, who's been just... Yes. There you go.
I mean, what can you say? It's called the Super Bowl.
Hey. We'll do a little roll call. So thank you to everybody that's joining us. We have been, I've been a little missing on the social and reminding people that we do the show and what have you. So thank you to all of our hardcore people that join us. Also, thank you to everybody that podcasts the show because we get like, anywhere from like 700 to like thousands of people that catch it, especially on our app, on the PK and DK audio app and in all these other places. So thank you very much. Cannot thank you enough for that. Some awesome audio from Houston, including coming up.
I think she's gonna pee her pants.
Let him talk.
It's Denise.
It's okay. Shh.
No, she said she. Oh no.
Stop it. Wow. Yeah, you're a little annoying there, PK.
Great audio from Houston is what I'm saying to you, including this might have some dirty language, so we're online. I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time, including the guy. Well, you haven't even heard this. At the bar, we made the bet. We almost paid him $200 to pee himself.
Oh yeah, we haven't shared this story yet. Okay.
In fact, there's definitely dirty words here, so I'm just giving you that warning. You're gonna get that warning. We've got some new people coming in. I just don't want a soccer mom to be watching us casually and then
anyone to get offended,
have a heart attack. So the man that almost peed his pants at the bar for $200.
$200. You would pee yourself right the fuck now.
Definitely some bad language on this
yeah.
audio. So that's on the way. Probably my favorite is the question man. You remember the guy that holding up the sign?
Yes, that said, ask me anything. And so we did.
And boy, did we ask him anything.
We did.
We're gonna ask this guy that has an ask me sign random questions.
Ask me sign.
I do have an ask me sign.
What can we ask you? Anything?
Yeah, you can actually.
What's your address?
I'm not giving that out.
Social security number.
All right, I'm going to pause that right there. Just so many clips, so many things we...
How long were we actually in Houston? Was it like 36 hours? Have we ever determined that?
I think
it was actually like closer to 48 because I drunkenly changed the flight. So 48
quit
hours
doing that.
of
Quit drunkenly changing flights.
I think moving forward, I don't have any money, but moving forward, all credit cards need to be hidden. So I don't do silly things like that again.
So I didn't want to bring it up because, it's just been a little testy around here, but are we going to bring up the fight on when you decided to change the flight and then you were mad at me?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
I mean, there's no filters on this show.
All right. I'm just, like.
PK's wrong, DK's always right. The end. No.
You just said a few seconds ago that you changed the flight because you were tipsy.
Correct.
Which leads me to believe that whatever the fight was after that was your fault.
Oh, boy. We'll get into it later. It's the people's court later.
All right, let's do a final. We're just
starting. Let's do a roll call. And why do we do a roll call?
Because the people must be heard.
What up? So we have Dario, Just Jack. I love this name.
Just
Jack in my jaw. We have Jesus,
Jack in my jaw, just a Jack in my jaw.
Gerardo, Trisha, Megs, Esteban, The Transporter, Loki Len, Saints Tat, Meredith, 713 Anita, Maddox, Alan, and don't forget our lurkers.
All right, little lurkers getting some respect. Always get some respect on the show. Those are, by the way, the people that just either haven't figured out how to log in or maybe are a little too shy. Maybe it's the competition. Always got to respect the lurkers, folks.
Lurking, my boys, they be lurking. My boys, they be lurking. My boys, they be lurking. We lurking.
This also happens to be the big Valentine's Day show.
Yes, it does.
We're going all out this year on the romantic stuff. All out. You can see the set has been decorated.
I got some beautiful flowers. Can you go up to my camera?
Yes, I can. Boom.
Look at these.
How are those still alive? You get some preservatives up on those
I was
motherfuckers?
like, these are 3 weeks
How?
old. But you can't tell, really,
But how is
right?
it possible that they're still alive?
It smells good, too. I don't know. I don't even know if there's... don't look at what's in here.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. It's been a little tight. It's been a little tight. And I honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't realize that the big Valentine's Day show was this week. I thought it was next week. I thought we still had a week.
No.
So I was going to go all out.
Unfortunately, next Wednesday happens to be Singles Day.
I was
so-
going to, for the big V show, I was going to, I'm telling you, I was going to spend the weekend decorating the
Don't
studio,
worry.
surprising you with a helicopter ride and shoving it.
Hey, PK, do not even worry about it because,
There you go.
in my honest opinion, Valentine's Day falls over the weekend when 50 Shades of Grey drops. So as long as you have like a special show, maybe Friday before we go to the movie or Saturday
She don't
before
even
we
know.
go to the movie,
They
then I'm
don't
all
even
good.
know.
Then I'm
They
all
don't
good.
even know. You don't even know.
No, I don't.
I am such a good husband. I bought that Amazon Fire Stick.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to the theater. We can stream it right now.
No, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not the same.
Now, granted, it
Uh-uh.
has been recorded on a camcorder, but it was a high-class camcorder. I believe it was a Canon,
Wait.
right?
Wait, really?
I don't know. I flipped through.
Does it have Trolls?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's on there.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Trolls like on Monday night.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Let
Yay!
me fill you in. My dude at work, I don't want to, I ain't no snitch. Snitches get stitches. But he was like, hey, I got this new thing, and you can watch anything. And now, keep in mind, let me just come out the gate and say that, like, I pay for pretty much everything. We have, like, every channel because of our job, so that's just part of the thing, So we pay for, like, a lot of stuff. But he was like, hey, do you want one of these? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yeah, like, if it just happens to be left right there and, $80 just happened to be transferred in your account because you're a good buddy, whatever. Let's just call it even.
Okay, got it.
So then we've been so busy with work that I haven't even had an opportunity to really plug it in. And then I was like, well, I don't want to get busted. Because remember that one time I downloaded the Harry Potter last page and read it on the air?
Yeah, I do.
Bad idea.
Yes.
Real bad idea.
Yes.
So I didn't want to get us in any trouble. So, but word on the street has it that all that stuff is already on there. So I don't know if anybody has. If you're in the chat, if you're listening to our app, the PK and DK free audio app, join the chat, and that you can find on pkanddk.com.
Question.
Click on the Chew 8 show and tell me if you have the Amazon Fire Stick.
Is that legal?
Absolutely,
or-
100%. That's
Is
a Bernie
there-
Mac laugh.
Is there any way that people can comment then anonymously?
What do you mean?
Because you don't want like someone to be like in the chat like, yeah, it works great, and then you're like, oh, PK says it works great, so PK obviously has it. You don't even want to get in trouble. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but I
okay.
don't know. If you've heard of a friend that might have it,
Okay, I
and did
see.
it work out for him or not, go ahead and put it in there. Also, let's not neglect the chat. I want everybody to be heard today. Megs, we met Megs. I wanted to talk about that. And I
Yes,
know you're
we
saying your YouTube
did.
freezes. Hopefully, I don't know if everybody's is, but, if it does freeze, we'll re-upload the show after the show so you can catch a later viewing. But we did meet Megs. We met Pablo. We met Kenzie.
Yes.
And some apologies going out to that meeting in just a few minutes as well. What else do you have on your list there? Beautiful.
I got a lot of stuff. I got our Super Bowl audio. I have Valentine's Day. What you guys up to? Run down a list of top things. 50 Shades. I heard this thing from Dr. Oz, and I wanted to know if anyone's ever done the bone broth diet. So that's like a new thing that I might be
Bone
looking.
broth diet?
Yeah, that I might be
What?
looking into. Yeah.
What?
It's like when all of like I don't know, all the bones and something are like heated and melted down or whatever, and it comes out to this broth, and apparently it like it fills you up with like less calories and like you add it to your meals, but it also helps like with antioxidants like in your body. And then it helps like with aging and stuff. So I was just
Here's
wondering.
what I don't get. Like Dr. Oz says, you're gonna have a bone broth diet,
Yeah.
and you want to just no questions. Like you're up in the chat, you're like you want to get it done. The minute I order bone marrow, the dish at a fancy restaurant, I'm getting the looks. I'm getting the what are you
Really?
doing?
That's like bone marrow. That's different.
What you're making soup out of bones? Like what's
Yeah,
that? You know,
I don't
like
know.
you're so selective. By
I know. I was just
all right.
wondering. So that's on there.
He had some like he did the 21-day challenge. You know
Yeah.
what? Tell me if this is a good or bad idea. I was thinking about doing this on the show now, and maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it with everybody in the chat and in the morning just to see what people say. But I was suggesting that different listeners, like so, the first person that picks you or me or whatever, you know,
Okay.
somebody calls up and picks us. They tell us the one food that we cannot eat for 21 days.
That's
right?
good.
So we have
That's
no
good.
control about what that food is. Now you can't do liquor. So back up off that keyboard right now. Back the F up off that keyboard.
Kind of might be a good thing, but okay. I'll go with you. It has to be like a solid food. Like,
Yes,
Okay.
but it could be anything. And But
Okay.
I would say that like I haven't really flushed this idea out because I was just thinking about it. But should it be an actual like dish, like a pizza, or should it be an ingredient that
I
we
feel
can't
like
eat?
an ingredient. So maybe like an avocado or ground beef or ground turkey or lettuce or spinach or something or like bananas.
So do this. Like I wonder what people would hit us with on the radio. Let's do a dry run right now. If you were to tell Denise, the third person in the chat, all right? Everybody put something in the chat.
All right.
The third person that says DK and this food will be your food.
My food that I'm not going to consume for 21 days starting today.
Right. And then
Okay.
after we get your food, then I'll ask for everybody to put PK and then a bunch of stuff in there.
Here's the thing. You can't say pizza, but if you do say pizza for PK, like you can't do that until after tomorrow because tomorrow's National Pizza Day.
Well, and I wouldn't, don't venture with a whole food. Say like an ingredient.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I don't know. Because you
so
and your
hard.
pizza, like you have a huge crutch for
I
pizza.
know. They can't say pizza on me, though, because what about it's Valentine's Day? I'm going to hit you with that love pizza. Papa John knows what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Papa
like
John
the
is-
heart-shaped pizza with the brownie.
That's right. That's right. That's how I win.
But no, it's not up to us.
Hearts.
It's up to the people, PK. We threw it out to the people, so that's what it's up to.
All right, so here's how it works. So put DK in the food, and the third person that comes in is the one. All right, so you got to put DK in the food, and then after we'll go the other way around as well. What else do you have on your list of stuff?
Let's see. I have a lot of Valentine's Day facts that I can run down real fast. The Webster Dictionary had some new words out. I know I briefly touched upon it this morning on the show, but I wanted to kind of go over those. If you knew like the definitions. Where do you keep ketchup? That was a huge thing that was going on last week that we never got to. A grocery store you can't live without. I had my heart broken when we went back to Texas and I couldn't walk into HEB. I almost like had a panic attack and cried. But then, so that's like one thing. Yeah, that's a few things.
I'm looking at-
sorry, there's a lot.
Looking at some of the comments on the chat and just amazed at the fact that people. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so the third thing for you is I think it was bread. One, two.
Oh no.
Bread, yeah, bread.
Oh, shoot.
And the third one that actually had DK followed by the item was from 713 Anita. So let's
Okay.
respect 713
Thank
Anita.
you. And that's tough because I just found my new favorite bread too. Like, and I love to make avocado toast.
All right, so
Damn it. Okay.
bread.
All
Oh, that's tough. You think you can go 21 days without bread?
Like sliced bread, right? And like French bread. But like pizza crust doesn't count as bread.
Any kind of bread.
Okay.
That's it. Man, you're getting technical on me. Is pizza crust a bread?
I don't think so.
It's carbs.
It's something that says bread in it, like my Ezekiel bread that I love. So that's now all you. But like tortillas are fine because that's not bread.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
so you
so
just want to go
bread.
bread.
All
So
right.
like French
Like no
bread.
toast because you know
a
I love
loaf,
toast with peanut butter. All right.
Okay. Bagels. Does that count? And muffins.
I
That
feel
banana
like-
bread you always get from
Damn it! You're right.
Egg Harbor or
yeah,
whatever it's called.
I get it like once a week.
You won't
It's
get
like
that
a
no more.
treat.
Wave
All right.
goodbye. Say goodbye to that.
No French toast. All right.
All right. So now, all right. Okay. So put PK and give me a bunch of items. We'll pick the third one that comes in, and then that will be my food that I can't eat. Go easy on your boy. Somebody say water. All right.
You guys are hilarious. Going back, it's like DK mac and cheese because you guys know I love my Easy Mac. I have my Trolls Easy Mac still in the cupboard. The sausage from Racer.
From where?
Racer eggs as the sausage. Oysters, crawfish. Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't say crawfish because even though we're going to get crawfish in just a couple of times this year, I don't want to miss out on crawfish. So I'm glad they didn't say that. All right, so keep an eye when you see PK because I think there's a few second delay. Or
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, I see one pop up.
Okay, so donuts was the first one.
PK
from
donuts.
Bubba J.
All right.
Beef.
Beef. Okay, that was number 2.
That's from Honeybee 22. So the next one.
Ground beef.
Oh,
damn.
come on.
We just had ground beef for dinner.
No, we had turkey.
Oh, ground turkey.
That was turkey,
That
yeah.
counts.
Beef?
Turkey and beef.
You guys gonna do me wrong like that? Look at me. I can't survive without ground beef.
Ground beef. So no ground, like hamburger on
So
your
no
pizza.
hamburgers? I can. You know what? I can take you up on that challenge. I can
Okay.
take you up. Now it's up to each other to like really monitor this.
Yeah, I think that what we should do, and because PK and I just talked about it, we were doing so well for like 2.5 weeks of eating good and running and everything, and then it just fell off the wagon. So we'll pick it up again, but we'll really like monitor hardcore about what we're eating and making sure, we hold each other accountable.
Well, there's got to be a consequence in case one of us breaks out of this, right? If you have bread or if I have ground beef, there's got to be a consequence. Okay. So what should that consequence be?
Okay. The other one gets to pick, or we'll leave it up to the chat. We have to do it has to be something healthy, since again, that's what we're always trying to be, is living a little better. But like maybe they'll pick, like what, if you lose, then they're going to pick what activity you have to do. So if that's like signing up for a 5K, if that's going ballroom dancing, which I've always wanted to do, if that's you taking me to the aquarium, like something, I don't know, something fun.
I was picturing something not as fun, but something we really don't want to do. Like
Such
maybe
as?
like piercing like a body part.
Oh my God, that's really intense.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's time to turn it up. It's time for intensity to be brought into the show.
I just like held my belly button for some reason. I'm like, ugh. I've always said I wanted my belly button pierced, but when I have a 6-pack. And
Maybe
now
that's
I have a 6-pack of rolls, so that's not really gonna work. Look, even my shirt right now is like super stretchy.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. You turning me on right now. Turning me on.
Yum.
I like that. Get that extra long needle out.
Shave one eyebrow. That came up from Alan.
I like that. Shave one eyebrow. That's awesome.
Sign up for a 10K from Honeybee.
No. I don't want to do it. No. Shave an eyebrow because we can do it on the show.
True, Alan.
What did Alan say?
Alan wrote in the chat, there goes PK's Taco Bell.
Oh,
no, you love your cheesy gordita
Yo, I might
crunch.
just shave an eyebrow right now. Just get this over with. Oh, man, I forgot about that. I don't know if I can go 21 days. I could have gone without hamburger. I could have gone without every other product that has beef in it except my cheesy gordita crunch. I don't know if I'll be able to make it.
Is that real beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't be one of those haters. I'm the guy. Taco Bell has cardboard. Get out of my face. I don't, even if it did.
It's fillers.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go with piercing or do you want to go with shave an eyebrow? And I kind of want to add something to it. If we go shave an eyebrow, you
I
can't
don't wanna do
ever.
that.
When somebody says,
I don't want to shave my eyebrow.
"What happened to your eyebrow?" you have to be like, "What do you mean? No, it's fine. What are you talking?" Like you can't ever acknowledge the fact that you shaved an eyebrow.
No.
So they think you just have one eyebrow that only grows.
No, because do you remember, PK, when you and I first got together, I like had the thing where I like plucked eyebrow from like up top and then on the side, and it was just really messed up to the point where like my grandfather gave me $20. He goes, "I don't know what's wrong with your face, but go take this and get it fixed." Like I've had it where it's been like string thin, and I can't stand it. So that would be like the worst punishment.
It's crazy to me that Denise would go with piercing a body part over shaving an eyebrow. That's nuts to me.
I absolutely would.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm a female. Like, that's like.
Okay, so
first look at like your face.
So we'll do that. So I'll do the eyebrow. You'll do the piercing. Okay?
Deal.
Are you eyebrow piercing?
Deal.
If somebody breaks, you cannot have bread.
Correct. I cannot have bread for 21 days. So what?
Can we trick each other into the substances? Is that fair?
That's up to us.
Like, I don't know if that's fair. Like, what if I'm eating a bowl of cereal and she puts some ground beef at the bottom?
Ew.
Does that count?
No.
Does that count?
So.
I'm just trying to understand, like,
We got to be supportive of one another. All right, let's pull up 3 weeks, puts us to March 1st.
All right, so the show that we're going to have on our anniversary.
Oh, that is our anniversary week.
Give me a little high five right there.
Nice.
Give me a little kissy kiss.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That happens after 8 years, folks. We just touch noses from across the room.
Yours wasn't so so big.
That's
Lips would land.
very hateful. You know, I'm very sensitive about my jumbo nose,
Oh, honey, I'm kidding. Hey,
my anteater nose.
stop.
All right, so
we got it. All
so
right.
no tricking each other.
No tricking each other. PK cannot have ground beef
Okay.
until March 1st.
All right, and
So,
you cannot have any kind of bread.
correct.
All right, I like it. Are
All
we
right.
good? Any other suggestions in the chat? Do you want to take a second, go through the chat? Let me play this.
Our generation's greatest love story? Probably not. But still fun to watch. Welcome to our dysfunctional life, the PK and DK show.
I believe Trisha was saying nasty to our nose kissing.
To our kissing?
Yeah.
There was something back up in the chat that's also from Sate's Tat. He said lasagna, because you know lasagna does have ground beef in it too.
Yeah, but I don't usually eat a lot of lasagna.
Oh, I guess that's my favorite thing.
the bad things in my life I usually don't like.
Enchiladas, tacos.
Yeah. But I think I
tacos
can
are
have
gonna
chicken
get ya.
enchiladas, even though I need to stop eating enchiladas to begin with. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Taco Bell. That's where the problem's got to be. Got to jump into Wine Wednesday. Are you pretty much ready for that? Or
Yeah,
'cause
one
I
last
could-
thing. It's
Yes, go ahead.
713 Anita. She's like, can you guys tweet out every meal? Because you got to be accountable.
Yeah, we can do that. We can absolutely
least
do
try.
that. You don't think I'll do that from
Yeah,
the PK
we'll do
and
that.
DK account because
Perfect. We
I'm
got
always
it.
stressed. Like I don't
That's
know
my setup a little bit.
which account to tweet what from, so I'll do it out of the PK and DK Twitter account. We'll do every single meal. And keep in mind, I'll go like hours without eating and then pig out. So
Yeah,
we'll do that.
very guilty of that. All right. You know what I'm really glad they didn't say was peanut butter, because you know I eat peanut butter
Yeah.
every single day. Like I have those little packets, and then like the Lara bars, that's like peanut butter cookie. Like, oh my God, I'm obsessed.
That's what they should have said. The Laura, what is it called?
Those are good for you.
Yeah, you eat the hell out of
LARA.
those,
I
though.
love
Yeah.
those things.
Real quick, because I remember a long time ago. It was when we first moved to Atlanta, or a couple of weeks after. I was telling you guys about the 5-4 club that I got from the internets. They send me clothes once a month, and I have no fashion sense, so. You know, I was talking about that.
Yeah,
We
right.
opened up a package. We liked the package, and there was a couple other packages that came, and then I decided to cancel it. But you can't really cancel it without talking to somebody. So I've opted to not talk to anybody. So it's still like I've sent emails.
It's still coming.
I just don't like talking to people when so
Yeah.
the stuff is still coming now. We have moved. It actually goes to the other address and they ship it over here. Like it's a big ordeal. However, I just got this outfit today. Should I return it? Do we like this outfit? How do we feel about the shirt?
I like the shirt.
I even got the jeans.
And the jeans, I feel like the jeans, you can't, oh yeah.
You know?
I feel like the jeans are a little big.
I can get them a little tailor.
But yeah, if you tailor, but I don't know, they're kind of back. Like, look you could fit like 2 legs in one of the pants.
Yeah, I gotta
kinda
size
like
down on the jeans. I've been
I like-
really slimming down.
Jokes. Here come the jokes.
Again, very hurtful with you
Okay,
tonight.
I know, come on.
Jokes, here come the jokes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta give it back because you always like the morning show and everything. It's always you and you're doing the pranks. I gotta kind of give it back.
No, that's good. That's it. As you should. But yeah, dude. So we feel $60 for this outfit, yes or no? Now there's a lot of people
$60
just
though.
listening. I got today. I get for the people listening on our app, PK and DK audio app,
It's
free in Android and iPhone. It's a pair of jeans.
It's like a pair of dark denim jeans, and the shirt is like more of like a casual Henley, I'd call it, and it's like has stripes. It's like red and gray stripes with 3 buttons down the front. So there's no like.
How much is this shirt at a normal store?
I'd say you can get at like maybe Old Navy for under $20 or something.
How much are these jeans?
Same. If you do like the Old Navy thing, under $20.
So they got me this month.
Oh, for sure.
This month they got me.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the last outfit I got from them that you were like, oh, that's a great outfit
The
for $60?
only time was the first one.
The first one. I got to really somehow figure out how to cancel this.
Yeah, you do.
Real.
Yeah. Jeans too big, but Trisha says she likes the top. 713 Anita says, I like it.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
Honeybee says, yep, she likes it too.
And it saves me the trip to the store. And like when I go to the store and I pick stuff out, it never batches. And then like when I do feel good about an outfit, then Denise is like, now. And it's just like, I have zero fashion sense. So,
I know. I feel really bad because we've been so delayed and behind on everything that we have like a giant bag of dry cleaning and it's all PK shirts. And you have like a bunch. I just don't know. Like, how do you, I don't know. It's not that difficult to put them in a dry cleaner, right?
It's not, but it's just like,
It's
again.
expensive,
Yeah,
no?
I don't want to whine about the hours. It's just like, it's been a lot of hours. And it's just like, we get home, I just kind of want to take a nap. Next thing I know, it's like we're up, we're making dinner, we're going back to bed. So, but yeah, we need to find like an off the beaten path dry cleaner where like, because we went to this one and this chick charged like so much money and literally took like 2 weeks to dry clean like 3 shirts.
We're not going back there.
Yo, it was so expensive. And I'm like, what's taking you so, like, it's all right if you're paying $20 per shirt if you're going to overnight the crap. But like literally, she took like a week and a half.
Yeah, I think for like male shirts, you can get them for like a discount. And you guys let us know in the chat too if you guys do it. But I've seen signs for like $1.99 or something because like a lot of men's like shirts, they, you know, you wear them all the time for work or like.
Son of a bitch! Ow!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Wrappers on a stick.
What the hell happened to you?
You know how I made dinner right before the show started?
Yes, I do.
Oh, and I put some spices up in there.
Did you put it in your eyeball?
I didn't wash my hands and
Oh, you're a
scratched my
dirty
eyeball.
bitch.
Oh. Hey, for the record, when this turns red, it's not pink eye.
Oh.
There's not shit in my eyeball.
You know what's not funny, but
It's just paprika and flakes and pepper flakes.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, it stinks so bad, and now I can smell the taco seasonings in my eyeball.
Do you just want to move forward to Wine Wednesday so you can drink your sorrows away?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
All right. Wine Wednesday. Oh, my God. Woo. Why? Oh, this is very stingy. Wine Wednesday. It's very stingy. Wine Wednesday. Can we also, after Wine Wednesday, we have to talk about our meetings with Megs because I feel like some apologies are in order.
Sure. Let's do it.
And then we'll get into some of the Super Bowl stuff and we'll wrap it up with some Valentine stuff. And at some point, we're going to go to bed tonight, right?
Yeah.
Because I got to finish, putting this prank call together tomorrow, which is hysterical. Hysterical. It might be my favorite prank call of all time. And it's like, I don't even want to tell you what it's about.
Yeah.
But like, I think tomorrow's prank is awesome. And by the way, if you don't listen to our show, you should. I was telling Denise today with like all the hard work and all the arguing and everything, I'm like, our worst day here in Atlanta beats the best day in some of the other cities, Portland side, by like a mile. It's like, it's fun now. It's like the couple arguing this morning. Oh my God, if you didn't hear that. Holy Jesus. Maybe I can bring up that argument. There's just so much great stuff. So get the iHeartRadio app and listen to us in the morning. Obviously, we're on 6 to 10 East Coast time. You'll have to do the math because I stink. Wine Wednesday, let's go.
Oh, yeah. It's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh, yeah. No credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gonna be pointless. Oh yeah. She don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
What's up, white girl drunk?
This fine evening.
She was just telling me, by the way, if you were watching the show, that she got dookie in her eye too.
No, I don't have dookie, but I went to like.
Dookie in your eye, dookie in your eye.
I was just wondering if my like face was a little pink too, like right here, because I went to the bathroom and I looked and I hadn't looked at my face like all day and it was like a little swollen, like pink up to my eyebrow. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, maybe I ate something. Yeah. I'm like allergic. I don't know.
713 Anita, by the way, I'm listening too, but I'm just trying to respect everybody in the chat. She goes, 31 listeners. Woo! Yeah, it's, you know what? I'll be honest with you.
33!
We haven't really had an opportunity to remind people about the show until we go on. So it's just like we're not doing our part to get people here. So that's why it almost feels even more intimate because it's like the people that we don't have to remind that we do a show. They just show up and you know, it's just even more intimate. So thank you so much. Thank you for tell me the story about the Wine Wednesday. Did you?
So this wine I picked up at the Fresh Market. It was on sale for $11.99. It's called Close to Boy, a red blend. Not anything too fancy or special about it. I like to always keep a bottle of decent wine in the fridge for, you know, just celebration.
Right.
This was it.
Okay, very nice.
And then we're using the wine aerator.
Was that who was on me about that?
Alan.
Jesus, was that Jesus? Alex. All right. Alan.
We met Alan down at Stuff Bus, Atlantic Station. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Alan.
Of course.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I did not know that. Yeah, that's right. Because didn't he lecture me about it in person?
Yes.
Yeah. So respect to Alan. Cheers to everybody.
Yes.
Thank you for spending a little bit of time out of your day to hang out with us on a Wednesday night.
I'm glad I could have wine because last Wednesday I was very ill.
You looked like death last Wednesday.
I felt like death.
Yo, you look like, man.
Yeah.
I really didn't think we were going to make the Super Bowl trip.
I didn't either.
All right, so cheers real quick. Let's kill this glass.
Everybody.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers, you guys.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, So, let's talk a little about the Houston trip. We'll make our way to Megs because Megs was, you knew she was coming to brunch?
Yeah, I invited her. Yes.
Why don't you
I
put
invited
me in
them.
these conversations? That's awesome.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
That was the second time. We also met our listener from here that won the Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, we did.
That went. So,
Hi.
yeah. All right, so let's start the trip with, we got on the plane. We wanted to go and cover the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Talk to some people on the streets, just have an all-around fun time. When we got there, we also got word that we got tickets to this club that they build and then just break down right after the Super Bowl, which is a warehouse. They build a warehouse from the ground up.
It's a pop-up venue. It
Insanity.
holds like 9,000 people. Apparently, it's like one of those traveling venues as well. So I forget where it's headed to next, but they said literally after the Taylor Swift show on Saturday, they already started breaking it down to move it to the next spot.
Let me see. I'm going to try to bring up
Honeybee says, cheers, we're drinking Chardonnay.
I'm going to try to bring up pictures.
Fancy.
You guys got to see this. This is
Fancy.
like next level craziness.
Drinking Merlot from 713 Anita.
All right, here we go.
Nomadic. Yes, Megs. That was the club. Club Nomadic.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, it's, I was mesmerized by the fact that the bar lines were so long and expensive.
Yeah.
And by the fact that it would be one thing if they built a club in a building and then they took it down. Like, all right, a lot of money goes into that, whatever. They built the actual structure. It was like nothing but a field. And this thing was like 3 stories tall on the inside. The stage was incredible. Like, everything, all the walls were kind of like, it had screens on them everywhere.
And like you can project anything you wanted. So like, we didn't go obviously on Thursday night, but when the Chainsmokers were there, I'm sure it was something completely different. And then they turned it into Bruno on Friday, and it was presented by Life Water. So they had like the whole Life Water logos everywhere. And again, Taylor was like $2,000, so couldn't do Taylor, but I'm sure that was even a little bit more different. So it was just crazy. Like, not only this pop-up venue, but how they just transformed to each different night.
Here it is. So this is just about 60 seconds long. So if you're listening to the actual podcast, apologies. You can actually watch this if you go to our video link, our YouTube video link, and this is going to happen at 31 minutes and 51 seconds. But just for everybody watching, just so you get the vibe of like what this club was like. Insanity.
Say the Falcons, that's why I'm rolling with. Let's go, Falcons.
Get out the way!
That didn't work out so well.
Get out the way!
You can't even really see it. I mean, you'll have to I'll put the video up online at some point. I do want to play the ending though. The ending is great. The ending is like
I forgot about that till right now.
Oh yeah, no, the ending is great. This is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe called Valero?
All right. Who knows where Valero is?
Yes.
Yeah.
As I'm holding water and heels.
Oh, I can hold my heels.
That's what I'm holding. Yeah. Water and heels.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Brant's got your eyeball.
Boy.
Yeah. I don't know. 2 nights in a row, she's walking around Houston. I love Houston to death. Proud about what Houston did for the Super Bowl. But that town's dirty. Like, you don't walk around Houston with no shoes on.
You don't walk around anywhere without shoes
Yeah,
on.
but it's like, it's on par with Atlanta. Like, you don't, there's certain...
New Orleans,
yeah, keep them shoes on. Like,
yeah,
2 nights in a row.
Disgusting.
2 nights in a row, shoes were off. Talk about that, please.
Well, the first night, I don't have an excuse, but my shoes hurt my feet really bad. And in that point, I was like, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to walk with my shoes off. I'm going to be that chick, whatever. And then PK's like, well, make sure you keep your heels so you can put them on the next time. I'm like, screw it. I don't even want to put these things back on my feet. Like, they're making my feet swollen. They're hurt. And I threw them in the bush. Second night, I don't recall. So you might have to help me out on that one. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep with my shoes on.
Was it a brownout the second night? Like...
Oh, no, blackout.
It was?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I just remember ordering like 3 different bottles of champagne and different glasses.
It was all free, by the way, so you kind of have to.
And I think I drank them all. And then I remember sitting on a stool.
Let me back your story up.
And that's about it.
So again, like, So we went out there to hang out with people, which we did, and I have some of that audio coming your way. But like the boss ended up getting us into the Bruno thing, which was awesome to see. And I had never seen Bruno Mars, so definitely that should be a show that's on your list. Whether you're in love his music or not, like definitely Bruno's got to be on your list.
If you're able to, if he's coming to your town and you have the ability, like availability that night, and you can go.
Second night, we go to this place, and let me flip the cameras. Here we go. Second night, we go to this other place that we had tickets for called the Leather and Laces Party, which, again, was a great party. What I didn't expect to happen is two things. Running into some ex-coworkers. Running into some ex-coworkers.
That was a little tough.
What'd you think about that?
It didn't hurt my feelings by any means because they weren't my ex-coworkers. They're just yours.
I was trying to like...
And then at one point, I was like, this might get a little awkward, so I'm going to ghost out. And that's what I did.
They ghosted out of my ass.
They did?
Yeah, I didn't tell you this.
No.
Oh, listen, y'all, everybody, listen to this story.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
As everybody knows here, like the departure from my Houston job wasn't the absolute, it wasn't the shake the hands, have a nice day. It was more, whatever.
Middle fingers in the air.
So, but I ran into two guys, which they were cool. I've always been cool with.
I only knew one of the guys, right?
You didn't see the second guy. The second guy didn't ghost out of. I forget his name. I think if you would have saw him, you definitely would know who he is. I know who he is, but I just don't remember names.
Okay, no problem.
The first guy, though, that you saw.
Yes, I know him.
And he's like, let's go to the bar. We'll get some drinks.
Correct.
So we go to the bar. We get drinks, right? And there's a big line. All right. He gets up there to the bartender first, orders a drink, and it's free. It's an open bar. So he gets a drink for him and his girl. Right? And then they get the drinks. And then they bounce. And I'm still waiting for my drink, right? And at one point, I'm like, why wouldn't you just say you want 3 drinks? It's not like there was a minimum or anything,
Yeah.
And you still say goodbye when you ghost out of that situation, right?
Yeah.
Dirty bitches.
Especially if you're standing
Dirty
right next to
bitches.
them.
Dirty. Let me be clear about it. Dirty bitches.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that was the first thing that happened. What are you laughing?
I just think that's... Sorry. Hilarious. Oh.
The only thing I can think of is like maybe a little uncomfortable for him to be in that situation because he's attached to other people that are dirty bitches.
And here's the thing, I didn't realize till after the fact, like a lot of people that you used to work with were posting pictures that they were at that same party.
Oh, I was just dying to see somebody and you know who I'm talking about. I was just dying. Oh, they would have got face palmed. Oh, I was just dying. So anyway, whatever. So the second thing that I didn't really take into account happening was, I'm walking, it's Denise.
And remember, this is the event, because remember, you were telling last week that Shmeez had tickets to go to.
Yeah, we got Shmeez tickets. So
Shmeez
came.
He came too.
With, his friend, slash roommate, slash whatever. So it's us 4, and then we're walking, and the next thing I know, and I kid you not, I swear to God, in my head, this is how it happened. Walking. All of a sudden, Denise stops, so I stop behind her, and then I'm like, where's Shmeez? So I turn around, and I look, and I'm like, oh, there's Shmeez. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I realized that there was 2 big ass, and I'm saying it like, is big ass bouncers, right? On both sides of this little entryway. Somehow we had walked right between them, right to the other side of them, and then they're looking at us like, dude, we can't go in there. And we're like, I don't know how we just got in here because we don't have any badges. Like, I don't know what just happened, but we're in here, so go check out the dance floor because I kind of want to see what's over here. Like, maybe there's celebrities or something?
Oh, no.
What?
I feel bad. Like, why do we always do that to him? By
accident, we got into the VIP. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
So if you find yourself in that situation to where if you don't do it on purpose without your buddies, if literally, and I swear to God, on my life, on Denise's life.
The only time that I realized that we were in the VIP area is when I saw this bottle of champagne. It was like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, Melinda Chandon, I have to have a bottle. So I go to the bartender and it's like, hey, can I have a bottle? He goes, I'm sorry, I can't give you the bottle, but I can give you 5 glasses. And I was like, perfect. How much? He goes, no, it's no charge. I'm like, what? Shut up. What? No charge. So
you know how we were talking?
I had like a $20 bill and I'm like, here, take the money. He goes, who's this for? I'm like, it's a tip. Can I have 3 more bottles? Like, honestly, I just kept.
We were just last week talking about her friend that came and got like a deal on some wine or champagne and went crazy. That was Denise. And I'm looking at her like,
mine was free.
The bar isn't going anywhere. Just have 1 glass. We'll go, but whatever. So we're in this VIP area, and so Smeeze is like, hey, I'm going to go check out the whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then we do some exploring in the VIP area. We drink a little bit. Then I get a healthy buzz going on. And at that point, I call him, hey, are you still here? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, just come to the VIP. He's like, I can't get in. I'm like, I got you. So literally, he walks. Can I say this part of the story? Is this going to get us in trouble?
This might get us in trouble.
Great. All right. So he walks up, and the bouncers are like, stop right there. I don't see like a little wristband on you. So I come from behind the bouncer in the VIP, and I keep in mind, this is after a lot of drinks. I tap the dude that's like twice my size, and I'm like, he's cool. He's with, he's with me, and, blah,
blah, blah.
I drop some names of some companies, and they're looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I keep dropping names of different companies, right? Until one, he's like, oh, yeah. Come right in. Yeah. And I'm like, and keep in mind, I had so much to drink that at that point, I wasn't formulating sentences. So it wasn't like he's with this company. Oh, no, that's okay because they're affiliated with this company. It was just blanket names. It was just, for instance, it would be like, he's with iHeart, Pepsi, sugar-free. All right, cool. Like, I'm not saying those were the names and it's exactly how it played out. I'm just giving you that as an example. So then they got in, which was, I'm glad they did, because by the end of the night, you couldn't walk. Spaghetti Legs was in the building. So we had to carry Spaghetti Legs out.
That's not true.
So then fast forward, and we're getting to Megs. Fast forward now. We go to bed. Actually, we get back to the house.
You put me to bed.
I forget why we started turning up music. I think we got into an argument about who's got better musical taste. So I'm like 5 songs of all-time greatest songs. So then we were going back and forth.
It was just Pika and Shmeez at this point. Like, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
The other girl asleep. The rest of the party asleep.
So we're banging like jams until 7 in the morning. Then we go to bed. We wake up at 9 in the morning, walk over next door, 2 hours of sleep, still pretty much drunk, walk over to this pizza place, and then Meg shows up with Pablo and Kenzie.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to like keep my thoughts together because we've talked. I feel like I know Megs. And Pablo, yeah. And it's just like, it's been like 2 years in the making, this meeting. And I'm trying to just keep my thoughts together because I'm so like out of it, still drunk, kind of, How did you think the meeting went? Brunch.
I think it went really great until I left in a rude way. I feel horrible for the way I left.
You also left in a rude way,
That part I still feel horrible about.
Yeah, as you should, I
still said goodbye and gave hugs, but what I feel guilty about is I didn't say thank you enough for my Super Bowl glasses. I didn't get a picture, and I didn't book a trip to come back to Houston because Megs and Paul, they offered us a time to like come back to do crawfish boil, and I didn't book or like confirm a date, so I felt bad.
You're looking at a horrible person right now is what you're doing.
I feel bad.
Yeah, as you should.
Do. However,
explain why you left in such a rush.
So I had this great idea because I really wanted to go cover Super Bowl, and I was going to go down to like NRG where the stadium, and like cover it all and be down there, be with the people. So I was like, PK, just give me the recorder. I'm going to be the one. Like, him and Shmeez got a bunch of audio. We had Terry J here getting audio. I'm like, I need to do my part, and I'm going to go to NRG, and I'm going to somehow weasel my way into the actual game. So I go and I call the boss, No Chill, and No Chill says, long story short, no. I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. So I still changed our flight to, instead of 3 o'clock, we leave at 6 o'clock, of which still then allows me a few extra hours to get down there to be with the people. And then I don't know, in my head, I'm like, I was so gung-ho about going down there and getting pictures and doing all of this great stuff. Like, I wanted to contribute. And then I just felt like chained, and I couldn't do it. So
keep in mind.
That's what it was. And not sober at all. I was not sober at all. I was like 90%
I know. Trust
wasted.
me, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there trying to talk sense into her into the fact that, like, look, I think it's a great idea, honey. I really do. I really want to go down to NRG and check this stuff out and try to sneak in and do some craziness too. However, we have a flight, right? It's going to take, an hour, if not 2 hours, just to pull up, right? By the time we get out, I don't even know how you would get out of that mess, because it's going to take like another 2 hours for an Uber to get you. It's not a normal football game. You're talking about the Super Bowl.
So in my head, I had all of these ideas. I just didn't have enough time to work it all out. And with the restrictions of a plane that we had to catch, it wasn't going to work out. But I was like, I was going to take my luggage. I was going to put it at a hotel and say I'm going to come pick it up in just a little bit because It might have
So she
worked.
wanted to go to another hotel that,
Yeah.
again, the traffic, I guarantee you, between the hotel and the stadium was like you could walk there faster.
No, PK, you don't get it. So I was going to take the Uber to the hotel, and then right
okay.
across the street from the hotel
Slow
is
down.
the
Slow down.
metro.
Taking the Uber to the hotel would
Yes.
have taken hours.
You think so?
Absolutely.
You
Taking
think
the
so?
metro from the hotel to the stadium, forget about it because you're not the only person.
But
We took the metro.
But I'm by myself.
We took the metro to the rodeo and it was packed.
Yes.
This is the Super Bowl.
Yes.
This is like craps on the rodeo.
No.
Yeah, it's the Super Bowl.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I feel
And
like,
remember, even the rodeo, we couldn't get on the metro because so many people were getting on the metro. So you
Yeah,
wanted to
but
go
I
at the
would-
height of when everybody was going.
But here's the thing with rodeo, we had like a group of like 6 people. So you didn't want to be the asshole that left like your friends. But for me, I was just like by myself, which probably speaking out loud, thinking about it, not the best idea going down to the Super Bowl festivities alone.
So anyway, so
you're right.
So that happened.
You're right.
So we ended up in making up, getting some crawfish, and then we had to catch a plane. Missed the entire game because we were on the plane trying to make it back because
Yeah.
at the time,
At the time, we were kicking ass. Atlanta was doing great.
as we were taking off, Atlanta was up by 7, and then the pilot came on. He was like, "Psh, this is scored again. It's
Score alert."
14. So I'm like, all right, so we've got this, right? So we land.
So wait. PK, you don't know this part. So PK passed out. He was like, well, I know like a lot of stuff is going to happen. Like they're up, they're winning, and I'm just so tired. And I don't know. I just had all of this energy, and sports gives me all this adrenaline. So I then get on my phone and I buy like 30 minutes of Wi-Fi. I can't see anything like live, but I'm on there like Twitter. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, this is happening. Okay, Lady Gaga's on. So I like through Twitter, I'm like visualizing everything that's happening and texting my mom. And then like when we finally land, like that's when my Wi-Fi runs out. That's when like we're up. And then the boss is like, no diddle daddling at the airport. You guys better get to the station right now. Because we were up,
yeah.
we were gonna win.
So then
We're on a high.
it was a race of getting off the plane, catching an Uber, and getting down to the radio station so we can go live the minute that we win, right?
Right.
So we make it at the radio station.
At 10
Talk about
o'clock.
timing.
Yeah.
It was 9:58. We
Yeah.
pull up to the parking
Yes,
garage.
yes.
We go upstairs. There's like a minute left, and then they go into overtime. At least I was thinking in my head that overtime buys us like 5 minutes so we can plug in our headphones or something, right?
Yes,
and then obviously they didn't win, but like,
And
jeez.
but remember, by that time, like Maddox and Honeybee were there at the station too. So like they were getting stuff set up, like ready. Like,
yeah, it was like a full affair.
we were all on the same page. We had Terry J that was down like in Midtown, like celebrating whatever, and then I don't know what the hell happened.
They didn't win. They didn't win.
Yeah.
But like, it was exciting. It was exciting to go from being in front of, everything happening to catching a plane to coming back here so we can report like when they won, at least in our brain.
In our
we
head,
can cut
yeah.
in and we can just have an amazing thing, open up the light. Like that to me is exciting,
Yes.
unplanned radio that's like incredible, you
Yeah,
know.
I live for
Granted,
that.
on the borderline of death, but, it was exciting. So apologies to Megs. It was awesome seeing you. And then Megs hung out with Smeeze. They went back to his
See,
place.
You guys, you didn't tell me this part. So if that's, can we share?
Yes,
Oh.
no, they went back to Smeeze's place. They went to a restaurant, and then so I guess from what I'm hearing, like you guys hung out like all day. So I thought that was like really, really cool. That like through the chat, friends meet,
Yes.
and then they're hanging out at each other's place or whatever. Meg's invited us down for a crawfish boil. So it was awesome. I do want to play some audio from our time in Houston, just because And don't say you didn't do anything. You were there by our
Yeah.
side. You were filming. You were putting stuff online.
Here's
you did
the
a
thing,
lot
like,
of stuff.
And then in my head at that time, I was like, God, I really need to contribute. I really need to step up my game because I felt like the day before, like, yes, I was there, but it was more of the PK and Shmee's show, like, and then on Monday I heard all the audio back. I'm like, damn it, where am I? Like, I'm nowhere. Like, I was just trying to find my niche, and I just in my head felt guilty. I was hungover. I heard stories about the night before I was embarrassed about. I'm like, well, I got to get out of this. Like, I got to do something. And I got to make it big. So I'm like, well, if I'm actually in the building somehow, because I had people that were like asking if I wanted to buy tickets. And I was like, well, if they drop last minute, I mean, I might have a chance. There's a chance. And then I could just like, swoop in and then like.
Save your money. 2 years, Atlanta.
Yeah.
But, and you, again, like I go
True.
back to the fact that you contributed. Absolutely,
Yes,
you contributed.
I know.
The audio is Smeeze and myself because, like, when you're talking smack to somebody, it's,
I know, I get
that's not
it.
your strength. It's not like,
it's not. No.
that doesn't mean you didn't contribute. You absolutely contributed.
I know, but
look at
now-
all the videos online.
But now you know like where I'm coming from,
Yeah, Drunkville.
I'm not drunk now, and I still feel the same way.
Let me run back some of the audio. Okay, so we were walking around outside the NFL Experience. We never even went inside the NFL Experience because the line was so long. What?
Yeah, the line was over like
Incredible.
3.5 hours.
Incredible.
But
And then
the fans were cool.
the fans were awesome.
Yeah, both
let
sides.
me start with the guy that was holding the sign that was like, ask me anything. So we walk up to the guy that says, ask me anything. Here's that audio. We're going to ask this guy that has an ask me sign,
He's
random
got an
questions.
Ask me sign.
I do have an ask me sign.
What can we ask you? Anything?
Yeah, you can actually.
What's your address?
I'm not giving that out.
Social security number.
Okay, not gonna get that out either.
Would you rather walk backwards for a year or not be able to control the volume of your voice for a year?
I'd rather not be able to control the volume of my voice for a year.
I mean, you're going to be screaming the whole time like, hello, ask me anything. I'll tell you stuff.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I already have a loud voice as it is, so there's really not much difference.
Love
What are y'all
this
a
guy.
part of?
We do a morning show in Atlanta.
Well, then, hi, Hot Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
Hotlanta.
They have hot
You get that
chicken.
like Hotlanta.
Oh, is that why? Okay, I just heard it was called Hotlanta. That's
Hotlanta.
Hotlanta. Hotlanta.
Hot.
Hotlanta. Hot. Hotlanta.
So anyway, so what are y'all's
I
names?
love this guy. So anyway, you didn't know like what to say. I love that guy. And then we proceed to get directions from him how to go literally.
Oh my God, this was ridiculous. And I contributed there. I got a video.
Yeah, no, you did.
that.
I didn't say you never contributed.
No, I know you
That
didn't.
came from your head.
No, yes, PK.
Knock it off.
No, I know you didn't say that. I feel that way.
I'll show you right now how you contributed.
I think
God.
she's gonna pee her pants.
I don't talk.
It's Denise.
This, by the way, is like crossing. What was the street we were crossing? Because Smeeze was like all the way on the other
Some
side.
downtown. I don't know.
It was like where the Braves, the Astros play is like. It was
by Minute.
yeah.
That wasn't by Minute Maid. That was.
It was. It
far.
was just right up. It's a sizable street.
By
I
George
think
R.
she's
Brown?
gonna pee her pants.
And there's people. There's like 10 people around us. 10 people across the street.
No, she said she. Oh no.
Stop it. Knock it off.
But Denise said she might pee her pants.
I am not.
Find a restroom.
I love you.
No, it's
I
so
wish you could see her face.
embarrassing.
Like
I'm
the
so
audio
embarrassed.
doesn't do us justice. The face. Then we came up with this thing, like, because there's everywhere. Like there was people protesting, and the Jesus guys were everywhere. So we kept making bets with each other about like drinks and what have you. Like one of the bets you didn't take Smeeze up on was you wanted to go to the Four Seasons.
Yes.
And he wanted to bet you that for $100 in 30 minutes you'd see a celebrity.
Yes.
That's a roll of the dice on that one. That's a flip of a
yes.
coin. Like
yes, that is. I feel like later on, like or the night prior, absolutely. But to be honest, I just wanted to go to. I don't know. I have a thing for hotel bars. I just want to go there. And you guys think that I'm strange, but
So the other
that's where it's happening.
the other bet was like, can we get one of the Jesus guys to predict the game and tell us who's gonna win and why in 30 seconds? In 30 seconds. Maybe the second guy, I think. Yeah, definitely the second guy is my favorite. Listen. I will bet you a drink that he will not answer the question of who's gonna win and why. I bet you within 30 seconds you cannot get him to tell you who's gonna win and why. Within 30 seconds.
I would love to read your book if you could tell me your best estimate on who might win tomorrow.
I know that in the end, Jesus Christ is going to win.
I love that, but what team do you think
He's
might
gonna
win the
That's
game?
really what matters.
Come on, man.
Satan is going to lose.
Who do you think might win?
Satan's gonna
Unbelievable!
Satan's gonna
Unbelievable!
Not to talk about the Patriots or the Falcons, but to talk to you about Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Here's the second guy. Second guy.
I love Jesus, but I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have any opinion on who might win actually tomorrow?
I don't.
Well, who might?
even care who wins.
But who do you think might lose?
Whoever doesn't win will lose.
But who would be the winner? Just like a city.
Jesus Christ is the
God.
winner.
Every
It's
time.
your only
You got 10
hope.
seconds.
Satan is
9,
the loser.
8,
Pick us. Just say Boston.
7,
Say Boston.
6,
Repent.
5.
Repent! All right, thank you.
You should have repented. Might have had an answer.
Unbelievable. Do you have any feeling on who might win
This is
tomorrow?
guy
I know
number
it doesn't
3.
matter. Okay. And the only winner is Jesus, and the only loser is Satan. Okay. But do you think
You're
that
at 15 now.
Do you think maybe someone will win? Just name a city or a team.
Okay, for the Super Bowl. Yeah. All right. I'm from South Carolina, so I'm gonna have to say the Falcons.
Before you
Falcons.
say,
He said the
before you say the
Falcons.
name of the city, though.
He said the Falcons. Already said it. All right. Thanks, man.
You guys have a good day.
You too. There it is, folks. Shows that persistence pays off.
Jesus guys. Like, the third guy was like really cool though. I can't even hate. The third guy was like, if the rest of those guys were like the third guy was, like, they would have a higher percentage of being able to convert people over.
Right. Yeah.
Because he like got it. He was like cool. And we weren't trying to like. We weren't calling him names. We weren't messing with him in a way. We're just trying to ask a simple question, So I really honestly think.
I mean, come on. They're down in the middle of like the Super Bowl madness. What else what's going to happen?
I just honestly do think, we had an Uber driver, which I think was hysterical that the way that this turned out. He was telling, let me just play the audio.
The guy saved up all his money from Boston on a $5,200 ticket to go see the Super Bowl tomorrow. Is a big fan of Lil Wayne. So I'm like, how does someone from Boston find out about stuff going on in Texas? But I guess, it happens,
That Google will get you every time.
Like, that's just crazy.
When this guy was talking, I'm like looking at him like, huh?
That Google will get you.
How does a guy from Boston know what's going on in Texas? That's
I'm like,
just
what year are you living?
crazy.
What year are you living, sir?
Hell? Come on, man. Come on.
Let me show you the reaction Denise had when the Falcons.
Oh God, this is inappropriate language.
Yeah, this
Mom,
is.
don't watch.
This is after we came back to Atlanta,
Do you
and
like
then
my
we
sweatshirt?
rushed to the studio, and this is overtime, and things were not going our way.
Oh, fuck!
He dropped it.
No good.
Flag. Oh no.
Oh my God. I'll never say that word.
You just said it twice. You said it twice. There was another great video too. What was the other one?
There's so many things going on in that picture. You see like how late it was too. Like it was just absolutely.
Well,
I
yeah,
have my brand new sweater that says I'm part of the Nobody Cares Club. I'm like, just screw it all the hell.
Here's one last one.
Oh my God.
This happened at like 11. This was the night when we snuck into the VIP. This was pre-funking at the house.
Yeah.
And the end of this video, I'm sorry, if you are listening to this podcast, you have to go to the video. This is a must-see. Just the reaction at the end is just, wow. Like, I don't even know if you can actually see his reaction because of the lighting. I got to get this computer hooked up like digitally.
Oh my!
But I will tell you this. You have to, at some point, it's on my Facebook page, you have to see his reaction. Because he had just walked down, he had just gotten ready, and she's like, Denise is taking her clothes off and dancing, and I look over, I see Smeeze.
Just my jacket, guys. Just my jacket.
Immediately pan over, and the look is priceless. It's like...
Here's the thing, like... That's not like an abnormal. That's like you gotta turn Lil Jon's right now for what? Like, come on, everyone has to dance like that to Lil Jon, right?
Yeah, but just the reaction. It's just like you wouldn't have had a better reaction on Always Sunny in Philly or something, You just wouldn't. And
that's real.
Now there's a lot of bad language on my final clip. A lot of bad language here, but let me ask you a question going into this. How much money, if you're drinking at a bar with some friends, you later have a show to go to, as these guys did. They had a UFC show that was happening that they were going to go to in like 3 hours, all right?
Like an event.
So I want you to picture yourself in this guy's shoes. You have a show to go to. You're pre-funking. You got a little bit of time in between. Guy says, how much money to pee your pants? How much money to right now, not go to the bathroom, just standing here, pee your pants? All right? Now, I want to play for you this audio. Again, there's some language, so just know that going into it. How much money would it take you, Denise?
I was thinking like 300 sounded good at that point.
Yeah.
And plus, I really had to go that one time. That's why you were yelling, like, she's got to pee her pants.
I don't know that.
But wait. Like, do I have the opportunity to go, like, get another pair of pants?
You have 3 hours between the bar and the actual show, and you're never going to see the people again that you pee your pants in front of.
I'd be dirty as hell, but I think 300.
And let me say this, too. I never told this guy 200. I said, hey, and I don't even know how it came up. How much money for you, sir, good sir, to pee your pants? And he goes, $200. And at that point, I'm like, sold. I kind of want to see this. This is, best Snapchat of all time. Let me play for you the audio. Put your dollar figure in the chat at pkandk.com. How much money would it take you to pee your pants? And again, you have 3 hours in between the bar and the show.
And your event.
To dry off or maybe to hit up. What's the store they?
Forever 21.
Forever 21 right up the street.
Yeah.
Here's that audio.
My minimum is like $200.
$200. You would pee yourself right the fuck now.
You're really asking.
I will go to a fucking ATM. I will find an ATM.
Business pants, $5.
I might want to kind of want to see that.
I'm wise in my old age. All right.
All right. I didn't set the price though. For the record, you set the price. You said $200, not me.
Yeah, no. And now I'm thinking I should go for 300.
How much would it take?
I'm not pissing. It would take a lot for me to piss my pants.
You wouldn't do it for $1,000?
Yeah, I'd do it for $1,000.
$500.
I'd do it. 721.
Oh, very specific. Denise?
Enough to get me blackout wasted. So like $30.
$200. I can.
Do you not remember you said that?
Oh God!
I mean, I'll be all right.
I might have to take you up on that.
$30.
$200, huh?
Dude, it's gonna be yourself right now. That would be hysterical. I'm just saying.
Invest in yourself.
I mean,
headlines, guy.
that'd be great. Pisses himself for you.
Now, what if I was on the table?
Right here.
What if I was on the table?
If you were on the table,
500 was on the table.
500? Oh, I'll do it easily.
All right, so it's getting real now.
All right, what's going on?
Well, 200.
If she puts in 100, you're putting in 100.
No, he's got to put in 100.
No, I got no more money.
We'll do $200 for you to piss your pants right here.
I'll give you
As
McDouble.
we stand here.
It's not a good idea.
He's got his Sunday best shoes too.
But they're gonna dry though.
Timberlands, man. These are waterproof. Your piss would not even make it in these shoes.
But he couldn't get into the club because of him.
$200. If it was like 5, yeah.
More than double this shit.
8 years later.
With a quickness.
All right. Hey, I wouldn't do it for like 700. No, you're right.
So it ended up that he didn't do it because his
Yeah, 'cause
buddies
it's-
talked him out of it.
I
I'm
know,
like, bad friends.
If he the whole thing started where we met this guy and just casually talking like, oh, how much would it take for you to take this shot? And he's like, oh, $10 or something.
He did take the shot. Yeah, he took the
so
shot.
he took the thing of whiskey and then that's
Hold
when
on,
the
I have
whole-
that audio. Here it is. I think it's a third clip on this. Downtown Houston, asking a bartender who tips better, Patriots fans or Falcons fans?
Patriot fans.
Patriots fans.
Yeah,
Atlanta, we gotta step it up, Atlanta.
The worst thing is I was the last Falcon fan to tip.
Oh, it was
I
her. Been bartending or mixing drinks for a while. Who tips better? Be honest, Atlanta or Boston?
you know what? The Canadians.
The Canadians. Sneak attack.
Did not see that coming.
I know. Not in a million years.
When an actual falcon bird is attacking an animal, what kind of noise do you think it makes?
$30. Drink that shot.
40. What happened to 40?
Well, he said 42.
I'll do it for.
Will anybody take 30 is what I'm saying.
$30.
28.
28.
Jesus.
Are you going to go 28? What are you doing?
I'll do it for $20. I will drink that shot right now for $20. I don't know whose that is.
10.
Oh! He did it. Oh!
10.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Yeah, so somebody left like a whiskey shot, and it was like just sitting there next to 3 other shot glasses on the ground. And he did it for 10. He did it for 10, yeah. That's what happens when you know, but
Yeah.
we need more of that. I was trying to think of other events we can go and do stuff like that.
Perfect. I have the perfect one. You can wear like black mask. You can keep your whips. It's called 50 Shades Darker, and it comes out Friday. You don't think people are gonna be crazy like at the bar before 50 Shades or after the bar?
Yeah, that might be something.
Yeah, like the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. I
I
was
don't
like
know about
that.
a hotel lobby, but like,
Well, yeah, because
I don't think people
everyone-
are traveling for 50 Shades.
No, because everyone gets a little like ooh after like 50 Shades. Like
They don't have houses?
I don't know. They want to get it on now. Maybe in the bathroom.
Yeah, I just feel like even if I wanted to get it on now, I feel like, a
Wait.
hotel is like a pretty big expense. Like for grown adults to get it on now, I think that's more of a intermediate, like 20s. You
but-
live with your parents. I want to get it on now. Let's get a cheap hotel.
How about in the staircase?
Yeah, but you want to just bust in a staircase with recorders? Hey, everybody. So obviously you guys are getting it on right now. Was it the movie or are you guys just homeless, dirty people?
Okay, all right. I see your point. I mean, I'm trying to have ideas because you and Shmi sound so amazing, like getting all your audio together. So I'm like, ooh, what's the next big thing? And I'm like, oh, I got it, 50 Shades. And I'll be in the
That's a good
hotel,
idea.
hotel lobby. Hey, how was it, Mr. Gray? We're trying to, do a private thing. Oh, okay. I'll leave. I get it.
Hey, how much money for you to stop having sex right now? $20?
Oh,
$10.
I got it. No, I got it. You go to isn't there a toy shop down the street?
Yeah?
Yeah, because that's where people will go after the movie. They'll go to the toy shop because it's all like whips and chains and
Unless
stuff,
they're
right?
very prepared. What if they're
who's
prepared and they're like, hey,
prepared?
tonight I'm going to 50 Shades. I might want to stock up on my whips and dildos.
No one said the D word. That's embarrassing. I'm thinking like lace. Come on.
Mardi Gras. I think Mardi Gras is like a great environment to get some audio.
In the movie theater.
Banging in the movie theater. Yeah!
Maddox. Hilarious. That probably could happen.
So maybe even St. Patty's Day. Like, I don't know. We got to find different events to do some stuff like that. It was a lot of fun.
If you guys have any ideas, I know Fat Tuesday's coming up February 28th. What was crazy is my time hop popped up from yesterday and today that we were down, remember, at Bacchus Ball. We did New Orleans last Mardi Gras, and that was just like a year ago.
That was a lot of fun.
So we have that.
I should try to find that audio maybe for next week's show or something. That was good audio. People were throwing beads at your ass. That's the difference between you getting audio with me and Smee's getting audio with me. I feel like when I get punched in the mouth, Smee's might have my back. I feel like
too. I'd scratch out eyeballs.
I feel like when we get audio, me and you, people are just hitting on you, and I'm like, all right, take her away. You know, like
what?
It's
PK,
like
you can't say take me away.
I'm just saying, there's different kind of like an essence. So there's nothing to be, down about on that. I did see a message from Meg saying I didn't remember holding Kenzie. I did. I wasn't that bad. Come on. And Kenzie was very, very cute, adorable.
Yes, she was. Came with her little tutu.
Yeah. And the outfit change, Kenzie for $200 went on the bathroom on herself. There you go. What else?
She's a baby.
I know. What else do you have on your notes?
Well, I had a few Valentine's Day things that I wanted to run down since essentially this is our Valentine's Day show.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, it will be over and it'll be officially Singles Day next Wednesday, which hopefully doesn't matter to us since we're happily married.
That's right. Are we?
Yeah.
All right, just
what do you
making
have to
sure.
say? Are we? Are you
You've been
kidding me?
blacking out on me.
Oh, come on.
All right, what you got on your list?
So, PK, let's take a guess. What is the number one gift for Valentine's Day?
I'm between flowers or chocolates. I'm going to go with flowers.
Chocolates.
I was close, though.
You were close.
I was close.
So it says in this article, 53% of couples go out on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
What is the average cost for dinner for Valentine's Day?
I'm going to go
What
with...
would you spend for dinner for two?
$53.
A lot higher.
No, I'm kidding. I'd go for two people.
Yes.
If you're doing a nice dinner and some wine, I'm going to go $170.
Damn!
How is it?
$170.53.
There you go.
And that's insane that you knew that. Yes.
Yeah, it's because I usually spend when I go out.
And 17% of people go out to a nice Italian dinner. Like that's the most people want to do Italian. 13% of the couples that go out go for French or seafood. 10% steak and 7% sushi.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. 27% of couples, they exchange either chocolate or jewelry.
What do you want for this Valentine's Day? Jewelry, chocolates? What do you...
No. I think on the actual day, Tuesday, I want to cook at home. Ground beef tacos.
Nope, we can't do... Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did. Nope, not on my watch. I'm not losing an eyebrow.
Let's see what else. Oh, I had a thing on here about the 6 different types of candy that, those are the 6 couples that people absolutely hate. And I wanted to, this was a little interesting.
Yeah, what the hell are you watching on your computer? Can we talk about that? What, do you have porn on there?
Model giving BJs to voters is a little bit tired after first tour stop.
Remember the one time I found porn on your phone and blacked the F out?
Yeah, well, that was not what it seemed
I
to
was
me.
like, get your ass out of work right now. We need to have a conversation.
That was not what it seemed to be.
Yeah, that day was serious.
Okay, this is now awkward.
You don't have anything else on your notes?
Yes, I do. I have 9 Valentine's Day food gifts everyone secretly hates.
What do you have, like List City right now?
Yes, you wanted me to prep and stuff, and I'm prepping.
All right.
So we're gonna run down the list. So if you guys have,
can you just do 5?
No, I'm gonna do them all.
Do you know how many five is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
All right. So things to not give for Valentine's Day: baking mixes. You know those things that come in the jar already like prepared and stuff? Have you seen those?
Bacon mixes?
Baking mixes.
Oh, yeah, the old people do that.
We'll do
M&Ms?
cheap wine.
Okay.
So, it's Valentine's Day. Like, spice it up just a little bit.
You can send me any kind of cheap wine you want. 1819 Peachtree Road.
Drugstore chocolates.
Yeah.
No,
the
I'm
worst.
against that one. I mean, the ones that come with the Velvety Heart box, I think that's sweet after 8 years of marriage. I think
No.
that's kind of
Not if you're getting chocolates at Rite Aid like an hour before Valentine's Day. I'm not going to let that pass. Now,
chocolates are chocolate.
give me some of those chocolates your Lisa brought us from the UK. Holy
they're
Jesus.
Cadbury chocolate.
Oh, my.
The bar is like the size
Wait,
of
that's
two
a
of my heads.
Cadbury?
Yeah.
Like the bunny egg?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it?
That you get for Easter. Yeah, but it's made
Oh.
over there in the UK. So it's even better when you get it over there.
Yeah, I've been eating the hell out of that. Like, oh my, I'm glad you guys didn't say chocolate was my one thing not to eat because holy Jesus. Like, I hadn't eaten chocolate literally in like years outside of chocolate ice cream, a little bit of chocolate cake here and there. But like bars, I just don't eat. Like, I have a weird thing about candy. You probably don't even know this about me.
No, I don't.
I have a weird thing about wrapped candy because I feel like it's been wrapped and been sitting there for like years.
Okay, well, when we go to the nail salon and you pick out like your Starburst, what does that mean? You like those candies.
That's a good point. I don't know. Like, that's, I guess, like your bone soup and bone marrow that I eat. Like, like double standard. Or like it started at a dentist office because they had it started at the jewelry shop in Houston because he had wrapped little hearts and chocolate hearts.
Yeah, the Dove chocolates.
Yeah, and I'm
Those
like,
were
these
amazing.
bitches have been sitting here for like 3 years, bro. I'm not eating this. This is disgusting. Like, you're not a chocolate factory. Like, how long have they been here? Like,
Right.
do you keep them in, where do you keep them?
Correct.
There's a difference between walking into a chocolate store that they make them there and they just wrap them and you can have it. It's fresh. But if it's just been wrapped and sitting in like a lobby for years.
Not years, no. It's like seasonal. Like when I get like a waxing done, they have candy. Downstairs in our apartment lobby, they have candy. When I got my eyeglasses fixed today, they had a candy bowl. Like that's fine.
Yeah, I just
what
wonder-
about when you go to like a restaurant and they have like little candies?
No, I usually don't. Unless it's a mint at
Mm.
El Tiempo. Okay, so the snack on
back
bra.
on the list. So Valentine's Day food gifts everyone secretly hates: edible underwear. Never had
Yeah, have
that.
you ever tried those?
No.
Me neither. I'm not getting myself in
Alright,
trouble
this
on that
got
one.
Awkward.
Hell no, not this guy. She ain't trying to trick me into that one.
Conversation hearts.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Ugh.
Really? Those
Yeah.
ones I do feel like are really stale.
Yeah.
But
Is this for just for Valentine's Day or
It
all
is.
candy?
And then
Because I'm like, where's
cherry-
Peeps?
Cherry cordials.
Yeah.
So dipping cherry in chocolate does not make for a great
I don't like any kind of
gift.
fruit in my chocolate.
I don't like oranges. Like that usually comes out for Halloween, like the chocolate covered orange
Oh,
slices.
yeah.
I guess I've never tried it, but I always thought that was weird. Like fruit-
Strawberry, I like strawberry. Maddox sent in an article about how to make cheap bottle of wine taste better in seconds with just one simple ingredient.
Nice. What's that?
I don't know yet. Instead of splashing blah, blah, blah. A report in the Wall Street Journal showed that by adding unconventional ingredients was an easy way to smooth out an uneven flavor of the wine. In an advertisement, adding salt could balance wine that has excess fruit, tanning, or alcohol.
Nice.
Even though the secret trick seems to be a bit barmy. What does that word mean?
I think, well, you're reading it from a UK article, so it's
Oh.
like a little different language.
That this guy claims that he tried it and tested the recipe. He revealed that the wine expert, blah, 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 approved the method. Another suggestion offered by the report was that champagne drinkers should always place a cold spoon handle. You've done this.
Yes.
Into the sparkling bottles to preserve bubbles.
Yes.
You do that. You do
I
that all the time.
Yes,
That's like
I do. That came from like our girl Lisa, whose mom, whose parents are like from London, live over there. She taught me that, and so ever since then, I was like, I gotta trust her. I mean, mommy knows best. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Anything else that's immediate that we should get to this week? Because it's hitting me right now. I'm getting a little tired, and we have
Fine. No.
wake up pretty early tomorrow.
We'll end on that note. Just for Valentine's Day, like I did put like a little list of fun things. I kind of wanted to run it down real fast.
Yeah, that's fine.
See if you agree or not, because like a lot of people want to go, especially if like you're a newer couple, you want to go out. It's a special date, but it can be really expensive.
Oh, this
as
is
you
the list
said.
that you came up with. Oh, you got to do this list. Okay, so this is a list that Denise has been working on. It's
little
what to
bit.
do, or what is the actual list?
Yeah, it is last minute Valentine's Day date ideas.
Now,
so nothing crazy. It's not
Did you
anything
put this
insane.
list together for your boy?
Yes,
Oh, you did.
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we start out with like the romantic music.
All right.
Let's see if we can.
We start out with an ad.
All right. Well, we'll skip past that in
You want
2 seconds.
plug your? Hold on. Let's. Oh, do I not have the cord? Hang on.
It's okay. Don't worry. I mean, it's just like sexy Valentine's Day music. That's all. Gosh, I hate all the cookies and all the ads, that stuff I previously look up that pop up on my computer.
Yeah.
Because like right now, like Super Bowl 51 Falcons gear is coming up, and I really want to click and be like, is it on sale now or is it still full price? But why is it up here? Go away. You're making me sad.
Alexa, play me some romantic music, babe.
Call her babe.
Shuffling a playlist for romantic music. Falling in love R&B.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Sexy.
Shit just got crunk, folk.
What?
I don't know why.
Crunk folks.
I forgot the S and folks. This is folk.
Sorry.
It just got crunk, folk.
Sorry, that's funny. Oh, I'm hot. All right.
All right, babe.
We'll run
Sad
down.
about shit I've said about for the past year. I've been low.
All right. So,
I'm going to keep talking over it so YouTube doesn't pull us down.
15 things. You got taking a cooking class.
Okay.
So I think taking a cooking class is nice to do together. That's something that you and I have wanted to do.
Yep.
Like we've never have.
Okay.
So that's alternative Valentine's Day ideas, guys.
All right.
Go on a scavenger hunt. Something fun, like the two of you go out, do something a little different together.
All right.
Take a museum tour. There's one, it's called Fernbank
Are we
After
doing that on
Dark.
Friday?
Yes. And Maddox Honeybee or anyone here in the Atlanta area, if you guys want to come, I think that would be fun. It's at the Museum of Natural Science. And there's a whole list of fun things that you can do. You can make things that blow up and whoopsie, sorry, that's my fault. But I don't know. It's kind of like the OMSI that's in Oregon for people, like the Science Museum, but here, and it's after dark.
So
they
is
have
this, just to
champagne
be
and
clear,
stuff. Yeah,
on
yeah.
Friday night is, because I know they're doing adult nights with some
Yes.
adult beverages at the
Correct,
museum.
correct.
Is it once a month? Is it once a
It's
year?
I believe it's the first, I don't know. I want to say it's the first Friday, but maybe it's the second Friday or
Okay,
something.
so what's the museum? Do you know off the top of your
Yes,
head?
it's called Fernbank. Fernbank. It's the Fernbank Museum.
All right, we're going to talk about
Museum
it.
of Natural Science. It's called After Dark with spirits and discoveries.
We're going to talk about it, and we'll send out some tweets, but I think we're going to do that on Friday. So if you want to go, hit us up.
Yeah,
We'll
here
go.
they have Extreme Weather 3D where you can watch it on giant theater. The Search for Life in Space, which is another thing, and then live music.
I really thought
So
they
I
were going to
thought
go
that
with
was
a
really
romantic feel since it's V-Day coming up, but, apparently I was wrong. All right, what else on your list of things to do?
We nice dance the night away, so you can do top night clubs, which we're doing Saturday night. If anyone wants to join us,
Nice.
we're gonna dance with the two hottest chicks I've ever seen that are DJs, and I'm like, oh god, what am I getting myself into?
Oh, yeah.
Her picture.
You got my attention.
Her name
This is our single ball.
Her name is Brooke Evers, and the other
Hold
one
on.
that,
I will Google her right now.
my god, I saw her Instagram picture. I'm like, all I could do is see her ass.
I got so excited, I
literally.
Googled her on the wrong keyboard.
PK.
Brooke.
Don't say that.
What?
I got so excited.
To hang out with you. We don't even need to go to the website. Let's just.
No, go to her Instagram or something. But she's like an EDM DJ from Australia, blonde chick, cute chick.
Yeah, rookie move. Why didn't I go to the Instagram?
I don't know.
Instagram. All right.
It's like the number 2 thing on our list.
No.
Yeah, it's a little inappropriate.
Oh.
So dance the night away with your spouse and. Okay, I get the point, PK. This is getting a little awkward now.
No, I'm just like.
We're gonna go down to number 5 on my list.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Are we done?
We're good.
Are we done?
We good. Just wanted to make sure that you were hotter. That's all. Woo!
All right, number 5 on the list. Have a flirty photo session. So just obviously between the two of you.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Make jewelry. So do custom jewelry classes for bracelets or whatever. I don't know about that one. I see a burlesque
Only if
show.
you're 80. That's something no disrespect, grandma, love her to death, but that's not something young people do.
Well,
Making jewelry is an old lady game.
I'm just saying it's something different.
Okay.
You can see a burlesque show. There's plenty going on this weekend. How about paint with wine? I mean, painting is fun. You can learn a little bit more about your spouse. And with wine, it makes it a little bit more intimate.
I like that one. That one's good.
You can get
How long did it take you to put this list together?
Not that long.
It's a good list.
And
It's a respectable list.
I don't know, this kind of thing. And I'm sure they have it everywhere, but these,
What's that?
get crafty.
You make crafts or whatever?
No, but it's actually cool stuff. So you can do hot glass. You can make what is this one that I saw towards the end? The Beehive. They have I should have read this a little bit more, but you can do craft workshop to make lip balm, stamps, fabrics, candles. I don't know. It just sounded like something a little different and fun that you don't normally do.
All right.
Sorry, I'll run down it a little bit quicker. You can learn to make chocolate.
Yeah, I just like to eat it.
All right.
Don't
How
need to make it?
about have a staycation? So it's okay to stay in town. Just like go to like a hotel or something and have
I
like
like
a
that.
little staycation in your area. Book an in-home massage.
I like that too.
You can go camping. So go explore the outdoors, camping style
We've
with
been
your
doing
others.
that. I like that.
Get competitive. Go outdoors and do something like a little fun, like race each other, kind of do like a little flirty thing. Like, oh, I can do this many push-ups.
You
and
just
go
tickled
on
my
a-
sweaty armpit though, but all right, I like that too.
And the last thing, volunteer together.
I like that too. That's not bad.
It
That's not
always
bad.
makes you feel good doing something for somebody else. So
That's a good list.
yes.
Look
and
at
then,
you.
Maybe I should do it for like the other cities too. I just did it for Atlanta, but I'm more than happy to do it for.
Well, I think that a lot of the
everywhere else.
ideas on there, minus like 2 or 3, are
Yeah.
pretty like global of things to do.
Okay.
So that's actually a pretty.
Not too shabby. And then
You left one thing out.
that's
Coming up next, it looks like a potential predator party.
You forgot the predator party.
There you go.
I'm trying to work that clip in for like a minute now.
I can tell. Sherelle says the wine painting thing sounds cool.
Yeah, we did the wine painting. Oh, you know what I wanted to do?
We forgot the wine though that time.
What I want to do is we'll have to do this in Atlanta. So you can take a picture of your pet in and paint it, right? So I want to do that with couples, but the person that draws the worst one, the worst painting of their pet,
yeah.
we have a bonfire after. So you only keep one picture of your pet. So like, let's say we both, paint Kiki and mine is uglier than Denise's, then I have to burn the uglier picture of Kiki. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
That would be.
Yo!
Because again, that adds like a little fun, but a little competition at the same time.
Yeah, and then afterwards you're like crying because could you imagine if
No.
you had to burn your picture of Kiki?
No,
You'd be devastated.
I would be.
Yeah. Can you see her? Oh, she's behind you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We have like 12 cameras in here, and she finds the one spot that I haven't got hooked up yet. All right.
Can you show before we leave the present that you just got today? Because I think it's awesome.
Yes, it is incredible.
It's sitting right behind me.
I'm glad you picked up Kiki because I was going to have you just grab it since I'm plugged in. So, our buddies, good, real close couple friends, Ben and Lisa got me this, and I was honestly like, today a package came, and I'm like, I'm not really expecting anything, and this never happens to me. I never get, apologies, I never get packages that I don't expect. It's usually bills or like I know something's coming. So we got this package today, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh my God, like, really? Like, this is so cool. It's so exciting. It was like Christmas. So they got me this.
It's your birthday, by the way. It's your birthday present.
Yeah, and I just thought it was like so cool. They found this on Etsy, and it says, always be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, then you should always be Batman. And it's handcrafted. It's made from Wyoming or somewhere? Kentucky.
So this lady does it like hand-carved, everything handmade out of Kentucky. So they saw it, and they're instantly, oh, my God, that's PK. And so
I thought it was real cool because I don't have anything like that, and it's different, and it's definitely going up on the wall. And, I love my Batman. I got the legend tattoo with Ben, Batman font on the arm. So it definitely was like really, really cool and unexpected. So that's what that was. I know we've put it in there, and I saw the couple of questions earlier. All right, I love you guys to death, but we have to go to bed. Do you want to do a final roll call,
yes,
please?
Yes.
Why do you do a final roll call?
Because the people must be heard. All right, we got Trisha, 713 Anita, Chloe. She's like, you guys hate me on the app. No.
I honestly don't have the chat open on the app. Oh, there she is. Actually, I did, but I didn't see it.
Oh,
and
no.
Brianna, too, in the app.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
PK.
Yeah, apologies, Chloe. It's not that we hate you on the app. It's just like I sometimes, I don't think to look up and to see the other chat. But,
Aw.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So, sorry. Kiki does this sometimes when she sits on my lap.
Oh, there we go. She's having a heart attack again.
No, she's not. All right. We got Meredith, and again, we got Chloe, Alan, Trisha, 713 Anita, Honeybee, Maddox, Larissa, Loki
We should find
Lens.
different ways to say the names. Like Chloe. Honeybee.
Loki Lens, The Transporter, Saints Tat. Oh, this is new. Johnny Chinga's 10. What up?
Johnny Chinga's 10.
Welcome in. We have Racer
That's
Migs,
a great name.
Brandon Raptor, you're new as well. Welcome in.
What's up?
We have Manuel, Tressa, Sarah, Jesus, Dario, Amy 503, Just Check My Jaw. Yes, thank you guys all so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. Don't forget our lurkers.
How many lurkers we got in there?
We got lurkers.
You don't have a number for the lurkers? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what PK's doing either.
Oh my God. All right. No, seriously. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on a Wednesday. We do the show Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock. It starts usually 8:05 because I'm always late. But I can't appreciate you guys enough. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have the prank done in time. And if I do, it's hysterical. I'm really excited about this. I saw Maddox in there saying, "Team no sleep. Let's never sleep." So yeah, man.
Sleep is a waste of time. I'm saying it like you guys do.
It's like literally like Dan, Maddox, us. Who else would you say? Chris. There's a few people that are just nonstop.
And the fact that like other people who don't quite understand it, and you're like, yeah, I needed you to get back to me. Oh, okay. Well, when I'm at the station at 4 and when we leave at 6, and, I got like 4. I'm so sorry, but
it's fun though. It's fun. So
it's fun. It's
definitely,
fun.
if you're in Atlanta, please hang out with us in the morning and join the show as we keep it as real as we absolutely can. That's it. Thank you so much to Smeeze for helping us get the audio. Obviously, thank you so much to Denise for being my soulmate and partner in all this.
Oh, PK, thank you.
And the hardest working and most talented person ever.
No.
I mean it. I mean it. You don't, you sound great. I think it's a lot of work, but I appreciate you being there and doing it. So, and please believe, folks, with all the sweet stuff aside, please believe I black out on her every once in a while.
Yeah.
She needs to be reminded she needs to be reminded of a couple things that I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Whoa, that's not even the edited one, PK.
I know. I really thought it was the edited one.
Same here.
That's my bad.
All right, so
apparently it wasn't that.
See, here's the thing with PK.
But
He says like the sweetest thing in the world ever, and then I'm gushing with like emoji hearts and blushing, and then he says like,
and then I come back with,
back the
up! Back up! Back up!
But at the end of the day, we still are in love.
That's right.
10 Valentine's Day celebrations together. Aww.
And the one clip I have never... What are you... Oh, all right. Close the eyes.
Your breath is horrible.
Close the eyes.
Get out of here, you freak. Aww.
Have you ever been on a kiss cam? I did that on a kiss cam once. Did not go over. Did not realize the stadium would have the reaction that it did.
No, that's really embarrassing.
The one
almost
clip
rapey.
I haven't had to play in 2 years now.
Yeah.
The one clip I haven't had to play.
It wouldn't kill you to contribute to the conversation.
I haven't had to play that. So seriously, thank you for everything that you do.
Aww,
and thank you for everybody. Follow us on Spreaker and YouTube. And I don't know, in a couple of weeks, we might have to move where the videos land, whatever. Just follow us on, Twitter, Facebook. We have all those links up there, and we thank you so much. And
thank you, guys.
again, can't tell you how much we appreciate you. We're going to grab some sleep. See you tomorrow morning. If you're not in Atlanta, you can follow us on the iHeartRadio app, and you can listen there. Let me send you over to Denise to say goodnight.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Good night. Love you guys. Have an awesome night. Back up a little bit. Back up. All right. See you guys next week. Take care.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkandDK.com with replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 stop, bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.